Hey everyone, so today we are doing a very exciting video. In this video, if you watched Friday's video, you will know exactly what we're doing today. If not, let me fill you in a little bit. So on Friday, if you missed it, I did a full face of makeup using the least expensive products from Sephora, and in that video, I said on Sunday I would be posting the most expensive products from Sephora full face video, and that is what we're doing today. I am very excited to see this. A lot of these brands I have never ever used even one product from. Like, it was a lot of the same reoccurring brand like Natasha, Nona, Tom Ford. They tend to top the charts of price, and you know what? I thought this was going to be okay. I had this idea and I was like, let's do the inexpensive versus the expensive. And I was like, how much will the expensive be? Maybe a couple $100?
Wrong.
This video? Just watch the ads, okay? Just watch the ads. I'm just kidding. But seriously, this actually was like way more expensive than I thought. Like, never did I think an eyeshadow palette would be $300. Like, what is that? Is there gold ground into the powder? I don't know what justifies a palette to be that much. So immediately I am on the edge of my seat. My judging cap is on in full force. I will be judging these products as I expect them to perform, being the price that they are. So I have a chip on my shoulder. But yeah, so today we are going to be doing our full face of makeup. Basically, I just went on Sephora. I turned the setting from expensive, most expensive to least expensive. Usually I would do least expensive to most expensive. And for primer, foundation, etc., 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 I just picked the most expensive product. And we're gonna see how it works. I have never done my face with such luxury. I have like, my favorite foundation is from Armani, and every time I buy it, I feel really weird about the splurge that is that foundation. But this stuff made that seem like a walk in the park. So if you've ever wondered how these will perform, me, an average Joe like Mimo, will be trying it. Excited to get into this because like these are the types of products that I see people on YouTube use, and I'm just so curious about it. So I think without further ado, we will get into this. Just know that when I initially thought this video through, I did not think it would get this intense. So let's just see if this was worth it. Okay, so the first product we are going to start off on is this Tom Ford Complexion Enhancing Primer. This is in the shade 01 Pink Glow. Now this is $101. So when it says it should enhance my skin, I hope it takes my skin, runs me back to the future. No, to the past. Runs me back basically to when I was an infant and had beautiful soft skin. That's what I'm expecting for this. I will have expectations for every single product that are way too high that no product could ever reach. But that's what I'm expecting. Is that worth $100? Like, that's a pretty cool lid. Not gonna lie. Doesn't justify it, but like, come on. I'm actually really surprised with how light this feels. Like, this feels like it's made out of plastic. I was expecting kind of like a glass component with a little bit of weight to it, but this is extremely light. So, I'm actually surprised by that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this with my fingers. How do I... All this like packaging is so confusing. Am I like getting it? Oh my gosh, this is scaring me because the bottom thing is going up, but I'm not spraying anything out. What? Where's all the product? Look how much I'm losing, and nothing's even coming out. Okay, there, got some. I literally had to pump this probably 20 times and it moved up about 25% in the container before I even got the first amount. I'm shook. Ooh, okay, it feels very thick on my hands. It smells like a very luxurious grandma's perfume. Like, you go into an old folks home and there's that one grandma with like jewelry and you know it's real, and she smells like this. All right, one step in. How do I look? Do I look 12 again? Yes, but not because of this. Now, I'm one of those skeptics a little bit on primer that I believe that maybe it doesn't do as much as we give it credit for. So I'm gonna really look at my skin. Like, did it do anything? Because like I see like a little bit of a shine, a little bit of a sheen. It also got stuck kind of like in certain dry parts of my face that I'm not too loving. Like, it's kind of like built up in what I would like to consider no mustache, but why is it building up there then? Yeah, I think it just gave a little bit of a glow. It enhanced my skin a little bit. I think I will judge this a little bit better after the foundation is laid, but for now, made my skin feel nice and hydrated, but I don't like how it did a little bit of like building up in like certain crevices of my skin. So there. That's my review on you, Tom. Okay, now on to foundation. I am so unbelievably excited to try this. This is the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation, SPF 20. Now, I color matched myself online in 180 Linen. And I would say that I probably look like a linen blanket sometimes. So hopefully this is the right shade. Now, why I'm so jazzed about this foundation is because it's actually, oh my gosh, I just realized how bad my nails look. Sorry guys, I had ripped off my acrylics. This was $155 Canadian, and like it only has 30 milliliters in here. So it's not like you're like paying a lot for the amount. You're definitely just paying for the name and in hopes that it's like better than other ones. Oh my goodness, is this too dark? No! What's wrong with me? I'm sorry, you guys. Like, unless this is like offensively dark, I'm probably going to wear it just because like I really want to see how it lays on my skin. So like everyone cross your fingers and toes right now. By the way, this is luxurious packaging. This is glass. It's heavy. It's bougie looking. I don't know why, but these expensive makeup products always just look like a very bougie grandma would have this on like their dresser. I don't know why. Maybe my grandma's just bougie.
Oh, yeah, there's no question.
I'm going to apply it with my semi-new beauty blender. So let's do this. Please be an okay shade, please. I wanted this again. We're doing this again. Go! It's your time to shine. Go! Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, why is it so liquidy? Is that supposed to be, or am I supposed to shake this? Oh my goodness, it's so liquidy. I was not expecting that at all. All right, let's blend this in. Oh my gosh, the color is off. But I don't think this is too bad of a color, okay? Like, it's definitely not too dark that I would never be this color in my life. Like, I definitely, when I fake tan, I think I could match this. And that's usually, like, a testament to, like, if I think it's okay. Yes, I look like an Oompa Loompa, that's for sure. And I am, yes, disappointed because I spent $155 on this and color matched myself incorrectly. Oh my goodness, and every store is closed. I can't even return it. I'd be interested to know how much every pump costs. Like, is every pump like a toonie or something? You know what though? This foundation is actually feeling so great. Like, I hate to say it, but you know, sometimes you really are paying for a little bit better of a product. Oh my goodness. Dang it! Ah, this actually looks really good. Don't you love when you go to look in your mirror and you put it backwards? This is kind of redonkulous. Then again though, okay, you're paying $155 for a foundation. You better do my taxes for me because that's too much. Like, what made you 15 times more expensive than the Fit Me foundation from the drugstore? It has no mouth, so it cannot speak. I'll speak for it. Nothing. Sorry, I'm in a stupid mood today, I realized. I woke up on the stupid side of the bed. So we're gonna be on a little bit of a roll for La Mer products here. We have the concealer and the powder from La Mer. And that's just like the luck of the draw. Like, they have the most expensive in these categories. Like, a lot of the face complexion stuff. So we will just see. This though, I got in the shade, oh my goodness, this could be the saving grace. I got it in 02 Very Light. Now, this actually better be very light. Now, this is a really small feeling concealer. I'm worried about this. Oh my goodness, like that is so, oh. This is a stick? Whoa, I was not expecting that. So this is like, this literally looks like a lipstick component. Could you imagine if I was just like, there we go. So usually I tend to think stick concealers are a little bit too thick and they tend to crease on me. But we'll see if La Mer can do it better. I'm happy about this shade though, because I can definitely lighten my face with this. So I'm just gonna put it under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose. Basically a few more places than I usually would because I want to try and lighten the foundation a little. And I've gotta say, while I was just putting that on like that, it does feel a lot thinner and lighter than most creams. Like usually those sticks pull a little bit, but this one is not feeling like that. The funny thing about wearing like really expensive makeup is that like nobody knows you're wearing it, but you know you're wearing it. So it's almost like this really strange, like, does everyone know I'm currently wearing a grand on my face? No. I don't know, I just don't see much difference of my face from my normal face right now. It's actually really good. Dang it! Okay, I don't want to be like mad when a product does well, but like I really don't want to fall into the enjoying this type of product and then when I go back to my other products, it's like not as good. Like I can't have that. My bank account really can't. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last La Mer product. This is a setting powder. Now I'm very excited, just like the rest of it, to see how this works. This is huge, by the way. Like this is a really big compact case. It's got a little instruction manual on how to use it. This is a heavy compact. Oh my goodness. This probably actually weighs like 2 pounds. Not kidding. Like when you see those little weights in aerobics videos, they may as well, if it's a bougie video, just use La Mer compact powder. And I got this in translucent. Wow, okay. So bouge. Whoa, a little sponge. I do not want any of this powder flying out. I can't afford that. Okay, I just tapped a little bit into the lid, and then I'm just going to set under my eyes and on my eyelids. And then I'm going to also just carry that over, basically all over. How is this doing though? I really need to look. Again, kind of like the same smell, like a little bit perfumey. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I just threw powder all over my hands, all over my mirror. Dear Lord, like couldn't that have been a different powder all over my sweatpants? Dear Lord! This is why we can't have nice things. I was scrimping so hard on using the powder, and then as I'm closing it, I just spilt out like probably 10% of it. What the frick? I literally just washed these sweatpants too. Okay, this is beginning to be like really difficult to judge because now my skin is just looking good. I don't know if it's looking like better. I don't think it's looking better than normal, honestly, but it's definitely looking nice and smooth. No smile lines yet. It looks good. I will say though, with that powder, it's starting to look a little bit powdery. Okay, so next onto the face, we have this Natasha Nona Sculpt and Glow palette. This was $115. Now, Natasha Nona is one bougie gal, let me tell you what. Because I also have an eyeshadow palette from here, and it blew my socks off. So here's the palette. It's gold and it's a mirror. Look at, there's my makeup brushes. They haven't been washed in ages. Don't look at them. There's my phone. There's my mirror. Here's my microphone. And here's you. Here you are. I know you look different, don't you? Okay, this feels nice. It's got like a magnet. Fun and exciting. Big mirror. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, so half of this is a cream. Okay, I like how they like divided the cream so I don't get like stuff in there. But I did already set my face, so I'm gonna stick to this row. So contour, highlight, highlight. Dang, I thought there was gonna be a blush in here for some reason. I don't even think I got a blush. Erg. Okay, but I'm gonna go in to the contour. Now I got this in like the light shade, I believe, because I think that there was like a light and dark. Now, this better literally make it look like I just got new cheekbones. New and improved cheekbones. I'm going in with a really light hand because for some reason when something seems expensive, I feel like it's just gonna be really pigmented. So I'm going to contour the nose. I feel like this is a very cool contour color. Like it's definitely not warm. So for some people, I feel like they wouldn't like that. Like I usually like a warmer contour. It's cool or go home basically because there's no such thing as warm here. That being said, I do like the way it looks. It's very soft. Again, though, I just don't think it's worth the money, to be honest. But we will try the highlight now. Oh, this is actually a pressed powder and a highlight. Okay, I'll use the highlight one. All right, you better glow. Again, a really soft and natural. Like I'm really dipping into this and we're just getting a little bit back. Usually when I buy something like kind of expensive, I do the math of like how many times I'd have to use it for it to then be worth it. And like for this palette, how many times would I have to use it for it to be like 25 cents every time I use it? You have to use it 460 times. So for like a year and a half, I'd have to use this and then it would be 25 cents a use. So I think I could do that. But would I want to? I'm not sure. I think this is a little lackluster, but it's very pretty still. And I'm happy to have it. Like, I'll use it, trust me. Oh, I'll be using you. Okay, now I'm going to set my eyebrows with an eyebrow gel. This is the Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel Arc Hourglass, and this is in Soft Brunette. I can never really decide what setting gel color I should get because my eyebrows are dark, but my hair is lighter than a soft brunette eyebrow is kind of what I've got. And I've never used this from Hourglass. Now, I remember the first highlight I ever bought was from Hourglass, and I was like, yeah, that's like how much highlights are. And it was like, no, Hourglass is a very pricey brand. But like, for some reason, I had not... What am I talking about? Never mind. This is a really thick one. I'm actually surprised it is so thick for an eyebrow. Because I like the thinner ones, like the Gimme Brow from Benefit. I far prefer the size of that one. It was nice. Congrats, Hourglass. I liked it. Now that we have the complexion done, I'll take a look. It looks great. Now I'm gonna zoom in and we'll get into the eyes. Okay, for eyes, we have the Natasha Nona eyeshadow palette 28. This was $305. Now, never have I seen an eyeshadow palette even come close to the price of this, and I am bewildered because I did a search on it. And like, when you search an eyeshadow palette on Sephora from Natasha Nona, there's one $170, has the exact same amount of colors, and then there's the one I bought, $305. So basically like double the price, and it's got the same amount of eyeshadow. Like, why? Like, what made you double the price of the other one? I'm sorry, but like, I can't help but be annoyed at this palette because like, there's no way this is worth. And it's broken. Are you kidding me? Gets heated at eyeshadow. Starts fight with eyeshadow palette. Like, I'm just saying, if you are selling a $305 eyeshadow palette to people, then if a brand like Sephora, who is like used to shipping and all shipping and handling is so normal every day, and this can be sold online and like it has to ship to the store anyways, then it shouldn't be able to break. Like, it's broken. As you can see, this eyeshadow and this one are both broken, and there's like eyeshadow sprayed all over this thing and on the top. Like, this is not a clean open. I would not, like, if I was like given this and I was like, oh, look at this, I would be like, like maybe $50, not $305. We're gonna see about the colors because these are supposed to be some of the most pigmented eyeshadows ever. Okay, but I think we have to do kind of like a green look with all of this going on. So I'm just gonna start off by taking this color right here and just working that out into the crease to create a transition color just to start. Crease color, don't disappoint me. I'm already freaking rev. Okay, it's pretty smooth. It's a really smooth eyeshadow. Okay, taking a bit of a darker color right here. Just going to build it out. We're starting off tame, I know, but trust me, we'll get into some exciting colors here. This one has so many different color reflex. And this is also more like a glitter, so I'm wanting to see if it will transfer like the way it's supposed to onto a brush. Oh, there's a little bit of fallout. Okay, we'll start doing some greens. So I'm gonna take this color right here. It's right above the one that's broken and right below the other one that's broken. So we'll take it because it lasted. It was able to withstand the shipping. And I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. Ooh, pretty color. Right in the center. Ignoring kind of the outside and the inside. And then just taking the color that's right to the left of that, or to the right of that. To the left if I'm looking at it. And I'm just gonna put that into the outside more. Fallout! Fallout, no one called you. What are you doing here? Wow, that's a lot of fallout that's happening right now. Like, I get it. I'm, like, smashing a lot of color onto my face right now, but only on the eyelids, please. Oh, gosh. Get off. Now I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm just going to brush that all together. Now I've got to take a light color and then a lighter color. I don't like how this is looking. It looks, like, dusty. I'm having, like, second thoughts about being so harsh about the shipping, because it's like, that can happen, you know, like it can break, but it's just like, it's really disappointing when a palette is delivered broken, let alone when it's like this expensive. Maybe I just don't have enough skills to handle a palette like this, because like honestly mine is looking so bad. But like, oh my gosh, this looks bad. Like, who told me this was gonna be like the best palette on planet Earth? Oh right, the price tag. I just don't think that this palette should be priced that well exceeding other palettes, because it's just simply not that much better than other palettes. So it should get in its own class, I think. Let's move on to eyeliner. Eyeliner always helps me out. So this is the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen. Now, never have I used a Tom Ford eye product. The only one I've ever used was the primer. Now, this is a heavy duty eyeliner. Like, this is the heaviest eyeliner I've ever held, for sure. There's the tip. Is this a double-sided? Double-sided, okay, that's nice. It's like 2 eyeliners in one. So I'm gonna try this side, because this side looks more fun. I really don't want to look like a crazy person today, because I have to film a video wishing one of you lovely people congratulations on your graduation, and I don't want to look like a psychopath in the video. Okay, I like the eyeliner a lot. Next we have mascara. This is the Tom Ford Extreme Badass Mascara. Whoa, and this is in Badass Black. Okay, and this is really big. It was $61 Canadian. So I've never used a mascara that was like more than like $22, and like $22 I feel like isn't it? What? Okay, what? The brush is like so clumped out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't believe this mascara. It's so clumpy. Like, is this expired? This looks like an expired mascara, and like around the rim is getting so much buildup here. Like, does the filter not even, is it like not working? Like, that's really messy. Okay, this actually feels like a defected one. Oh my goodness, I was fully not expecting this. This is $60. I'm sorry, but I think Tom Ford might be getting away with some BS if you're asking me. All right, I'll just try and use this mascara. I can say right now the least expensive makeup is worlds better than this one. Like, no. Like, you need to see how clumped up that is. And then like on this, all the way around the lid is just so full of product. Ugh, and it's getting on my lid. This is the worst mascara I've ever used in my life. Like, I'm hoping that this is just a bad one, like a bad batch, because if this is what they've put on the market for $60, they need to go back to the drawing board. Had to have got a bad one. Like, there's no way this is what they're charging $60 for regularly, right? Thankfully, we're gonna be putting on some lashes. Now, these are the Lily lashes in Yes Queen. These were the most expensive lashes Sephora had to offer. Sorry, I'm like opening the package right in your ear. They look so pretty. I'm very excited for these. Let's apply that on the lid. I'm so surprised. Like, I'm putting on this lash and it's been so long and the mascara is coming off on my finger. Like, it isn't dry yet. Like, what do you have going for you? Okay, you guys, the lashes are on. I think that they look decent, but I do like the style. I like how they're short in the front and then they flare out. So this is like the first eye product that I've been like really head over heels, like thinking it's pretty good. So I'm happy about it. I definitely think the eyeshadow looks better now, but I don't use the word lightly, but that eyeshadow palette is preposterous. Did I even say it right? Maybe I shouldn't use it at all. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have the lip product. This is the Tom Ford Lip Lacquer in the shade, what is this shade? Intimate Vinyl. Now, the one thing, this was $76, by the way. It's not that these products are just like a bit expensive. They like far exceed the regular priced items. Even just like, I think about like Kylie Jenner's brand and like Jeffree Star's brand. Like these are like not just double, they're like quadruple the price. So it's just a lot. Like I don't really understand how that's even possible, but it happens, and people buy it, such as myself, because I obviously bought this. But one thing that really helped the most expensive is I could pick any color, so I could pick the color that I thought would go well. Granted, I didn't know I was going to do a green eye look, so I don't even remember what color this is. But with the least expensive products, I had to just get the one that was on sale, so it was like, obviously didn't really go with the look. And this one, I must have picked like a neutral pink. This is literally like the color of my lips. So daring, Mia. Good job. Oh my goodness. Okay, forget everything I said about this being overpriced. This smell is worth it. It smells like a cupcake. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells so yummy. Okay, I'm really hoping that this isn't like a matte. Like, I hope there's some shine to it. Okay, this lip product, I will admit, is really nice. I would hope that it would not crust up and get like that weird thing in the inside of the lips, because it is so expensive, you just expect it to guard against stuff like that. But I do really like the color. I think it's really pretty. I do think it kind of clashes with the green though. Like I look a little bit like a clown, but that's the color I chose. I don't have any other options. I like the compact. I think, again, bougie grandmother. That's what Tom Ford screams to me. I don't know if it's just like I think of grandparents when I think of luxury, but okay, you guys, but here is the finished makeup look. This is a full face of the most expensive products from Sephora. Now, versus when I'm thinking back to the least expensive products, I gotta say, I think the complexion of most expensive is better, but the eyes, by far, least expensive wins. The eyeshadow, the mascara, the eyeliner, I far prefer the least expensive. The face products, I think the splurge definitely shows. I think my skin looks a lot better. But on top of that, I think it feels a lot better. Like, it doesn't feel like it's so heavy, like I have so much on my face. So I prefer the face here, but I definitely prefer the eyes in the other video. I think this palette was a major disappointment, not just because, you know, this eyeshadow has completely fallen out. I like feel bad. I don't want to be rude to this palette, but like, you're overpriced. But I really love the La Mer stuff. I absolutely despise this mascara. Definitely get the It Cosmetics other mascara for $22. It's a lot better than this, and it's a fourth of the price. But yeah, all around, I think these two videos have been very telling. I was so curious to see what I would get from the least expensive versus the expensive. I hope you guys thought it was fun. Sorry that I had to like be a little bit cutthroat in this video to some of these products, but honestly, when you're deep diving into your pockets, sometimes it makes you be a little harsh on these products. Like, I'm sorry. The shadow was broken, okay? Oh, look, how lovely. Another shadow fell out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see videos like this one, make sure to click the subscribe button and let me know what you want to see next. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!